The day is finally here. I've been waiting very impatiently to open this box. So today we're gonna be doing an unboxing of my iPhone 15 Pro Max. I got this one in white titanium. The one that I have now is the iPhone 12 Pro. This is my little ride or die. Surprisingly, it hasn't been doing too bad, but my only problem with this phone has been my storage. 128 gigabytes. Not cutting it. I have to delete and delete and delete and delete. So I'm very excited about this upgrade and I'm not gonna put it off any longer. So let's just get into the unboxing. In the box, you basically get nothing but the phone and a USB-C cord. They don't even give you the wall adapter anymore for a reason that is unknown to me, but it's Apple and we're probably all still gonna buy their products anyway. That's who it is. Say something to me. Good at reach. Try that. Custom delete. Cover the back of the line. Front cover magazine. Okay, it took about an hour for everything to transfer over from this phone onto this one. Already we can see the size comparison is crazy. And then on this side, there's a new action button in place of what used to be the silence mode on and off switch over here. So I feel like I get the most use out of my camera on a daily basis. So I set mine to camera, but I ordered 2 different cases off of Amazon for this phone because I wasn't sure what kind of vibe I was going for. So let me know which one you guys think I should use. But my first option is this cream colored ish, just like a plain solid rubber sturdy type of phone case. I really like this. It's smooth and like clean looking. And then I also ordered this blue one because I don't know, I just like blue and I like the clear phone case look. So it's kind of like a jellyish looking color. I also like that most of the phone cases for the 15 Pros also cover up the full like camera lens. It has some little ridges or grooves on the side, which makes it easier to hold. So this is how this one is from the front. But yeah, I'm not really sure which phone case I should go for. So let me know what your vote is down in the comments. But I also think it's gonna depend on what screensaver I wanna use. So let me show you guys the 2 options that I'm choosing between right now. So I actually got both of these wallpaper options on Pinterest, but I'm choosing between this blue one with the little butterflies on it to match the blue case, or this pink and white fluid aesthetic looking screensaver. So I don't really know which combo I want to go for, so let me know down in the comments. But regardless, on my lock screens I usually just keep the standard font, or I think this is the standard one, so maybe I go with one that's a little bit more rounded. And then I like to thin the numbers out just a little bit. I don't know, I feel like it looks a little cleaner. And then I also changed the color. I don't know if you can tell that much because it's barely changed, but I changed the color to this one on like a super light pink that's nearly white. So if you look where it has like the calendar and the weather, it's kind of a pinkish color. And then I like to keep my calendar. I don't have any events on there today, thank goodness, but I like to keep my calendar and then the little weather widget on there as well. And then for the blue one, it's pretty much the same thing, just small little numbers and the weather on there. As I was saying, my iPhone 12 Pro had only 128 gigabytes of storage, so I was always running out, constantly deleting apps and photos. But I'm so excited to not have that issue anymore. I can't even explain it. But after my phone finished transferring, I went ahead and downloaded a lot of my apps back onto my phone that I had to delete before. So let's just get into what's on my iPhone. So on my home screen in the top left corner, I keep my messages, and then I have a folder with all of my social media in it. Instagram, X, also known as Twitter, which my Twitter account got hacked like probably a month before it turned into X, and then I just never got it back. I never re-downloaded the app and I never created a new account. So I'll get to it one day. Then I have YouTube Studio, of course. If you don't know what that is, that's kind of just where you keep track of all of your analytics and your subscribers, your videos, your comments, your earnings, and all types of stuff. Then my YouTube app, Snapchat, which I also rarely use, but I just feel like I have a lot of hidden gems and a lot of photos on Snapchat that I just can't let go of. And since my Twitter got hacked, I have like changed all my passwords and two-step verifications and all types of stuff because Snapchats cannot get hacked. So there's that. And then I have TikTok, of course, which I also just downloaded back on my phone. Then I have my camera, my photos, which contain 53,500 photos. I take so many pictures every day, and I really need to start going through like at the end of every week or every day, to be honest, and just get to deleting photos that I don't need, old screenshots, because I know I have so much stuff taking up way too much storage in these photos. Then I keep this little calendar widget. It's just the regular iPhone calendar. I kind of want one that's cuter, but it works for right now. I have my maps, my Find my calculator, and my notes. Not gonna go through my notes because if you know, you know. Your notes is basically like a journal for girls. I have a bunch of like to-do lists, a bunch of, I don't know, journal entries when I didn't feel like writing on paper or I had too much to say. I have my baby name ideas list in my notes. There's a lot of personal things in my notes, so we're not gonna go through that. But I am gonna add a Pinterest widget to my home screen because those are just always so cute to me. The only thing that I don't love, it used to fill the whole square on the Pinterest widgets, but for some reason, it like is showing this black on the sides, and that's not really cute to me. So I'm just gonna leave it alone and figure it out later. But on my little bottom bar, I don't know what to call it, but I have my phone, Safari, my email, and Apple Music. I never really open up all my emails, so they stack up and I just see the things that I need to see. Regardless, on this next page, there is a couple of apps that Apple like just puts onto your phone automatically. So they gave me Numbers, Pages, Keynote, and GarageBand, which I do not need. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete all of these. Delete. Okay, I personally don't like to have apps like all over my home screen because it just looks a little bit messy to me for some reason. But in the top left corner on this page, I have my banking folder. So I have Chase because that's who I bank with. And then Opportune, which I was like really confused for a second when I first transferred my phone, because I think it like automatically updates all your apps, and this was not called Opportune before. This was called Digit. So it kind of shocked me a little bit. I was like, what is this and what's going on here? But I realized this is an app that was formerly called Digit. Now I guess it's under Opportune, but basically it's an automatic savings app. So you connect this account to one of your bank accounts, and then it kind of makes a calculation based on how much money you have in your account for that day, and then it'll draw a certain amount of money out, and you can put a maximum that you would like to take out. So as you can see, it's been taking out $10 every day, $10. Honestly, it's because I just got paid recently, so they're like, okay, you have enough money to save your max daily, and my max daily was $10. It probably should be more than that, but I'm like, if I'm saving more than that, I want to do it myself and not have something that's just like pulling my money out. But then you can also see on other days it only took out $3 or $2, $1 sometimes. I've seen it only take out a couple of cents or nothing, depending on how much money I have in my account that day. I have Cash App, Venmo, Credit Karma, and then my Apple Wallet. Nothing fun or fancy about those. Y'all know how those go. Then we have Flow. Flow is my bestie. TMI, but it's day 6 for me. I unfortunately have a 7-day cycle. But Flow is basically just a cycle tracker, and I'm obsessed with it because I am a regular cycle girly, and I have been all my life, and I swore up and down that there was not going to be any app that was going to be able to track my cycle. Like, it just didn't make sense to me. But once I started tracking, I realized that, yeah, my cycle is irregular in the sense of like it doesn't come every 28 days like it should, but instead mine comes between like day 32 to day 37. So I actually do have somewhat of a regularity in my cycle. But I just love this app because, like I said, it tracks your cycle, but it also tracks your ovulation. You can use it to track your sexually active days. You can use it to track like your discharge, your mood swings, your breast tenderness, soreness, like anything that is related to your cycle and your sexual health, you can keep track of on Flow. So shout out to her, I love her. Then we have the weather app, which is not much fun. The clock, which is full of a bunch of alarms. Then I was gonna create a shopping folder for Target and Amazon, but I'm like, I don't really have that many shopping apps to put it into a folder. Now that I have more storage though, I might start getting some unnecessary stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, what other shopping apps can I use? Let me know. But I have my Target app, which I've been learning you can get so many more discounts from your Target app, and not just the Target Circle points, but if you like add certain promotions or something like that to your cart before you go to checkout, you get better deals. Not exactly sure. I still have to learn a little bit more, but my favorite feature on the Target app, everybody probably knows this, but just in case you don't, oh, it probably won't even show me because I'm not at Target right now. Let me look for something. Let me look for some slippers. I actually have these slippers, but yeah, it won't show me because I'm not at, oh yes, here we go. If you're ever looking for something at Target, you can find the item or whatever, and it has a map. But the cool part is when you're actually at Target, it'll show you like where your location is on the map. So it'll have a little blue dot on here wherever you are, and then you can follow. Basically, it's like an in-store map. You can get directions and just watch your little dot move until you get to wherever you're trying to go. So I love that. That's probably my favorite, most used feature on the Target app. Then I have Amazon, which I've been using quite a bit lately. Then in my food folder, I have Dutch Bros, who has been replacing my Starbucks for a little while now. If you've been watching me, you know I've really been on Dutch Bros tip. I've been loving me some Dutch Bros, and the points add up fast. I had a free drink within like 1 week, so that's really exciting. Then I have the Chick-fil-A app. I actually just used some of my points last night and got some free nuggets. You can pay on here, get points, rewards, and all that. Same goes with literally almost all food apps, Dutch Bros, Starbucks, all that. And then I have DoorDash, which is my sister's account because she has free, is it free shipping? Free delivery? Whatever it is, she pays for free delivery. So I have her DoorDash, and she also, I'm also on my sister's Prime account. I be on her stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, last folder that I have is my editing app. So I use Lightroom, Retouch, and CapCut quite a bit, and let me show you why. So here's this photo that looks like I was editing on Lightroom, but the reason I like to use Lightroom is because it helps me like adjust the lighting in my photos without making it look so harsh. When I edit my photos on like the standard Apple, you know, in the photos, I just don't like when I try to increase my brightness or my shadows or something and it starts to look really washed out. But Lightroom has some cool settings you can change where you can just like increase your whites, so that will make the photo brighter without like brightening up everything. It just brightens up the whites. You can take the blacks down to kind of create a little bit more contrast. You can remove the shadows on Lightroom, adjust your highlights. Like there's just so many, it's perfect. You can also do like color grading on here if you know how to do that. They have some color grade options. And also you can add effects and details. So there's texture, clarity, dehazing, sharpening. You can add like the grainy filter if you like to do that. So yeah, I love Lightroom, and Lightroom is free. It does take up a lot of storage, but the trick is to only allow access to certain photos. So that way your entire photo album doesn't upload onto Lightroom and then it's like storing your photos twice, if that makes sense. So yeah, select photos only, and that's how you keep your storage low. Then the Retouch app, I would be a liar if I tried to say that I don't pay for this app, but I do. And let me tell you why. Because when I take pictures at the gym, the mirrors are freaking disgusting all the time. They're just dirty, there's stains on them. Even if I'm taking photos at home or there's just something that I want to remove from the background. So let's just use this photo for example. I took this picture on Christmas Day because I got this new shirt. But anyways, I just click on objects, and if I want to move this stain off the mirror, I just tap the screen wherever there's like smudges and dirt. This photo isn't like the best example because there's not a whole bunch of smudges on here, but you can remove like an entire object if you wanted to. So let's take this photo, for example, and say I wanted to remove this person out of the back. I'm just gonna shade in the pants. And then boom. I'm gonna go over it one more time so it can get a little better than that. Clearly there's still a little bit of a smudge there, but it does a pretty freaking good job. Like, that was a pretty difficult object to remove, to be honest, but you might not be able to tell off a first glimpse that something was edited. But regardless, if you want to remove like small objects or get rid of any stains or smudges or whatever on your photos, that touch retouch app. And then lastly, I have CapCut. I feel like everybody knows what CapCut is, but just a little editing app. I use that to edit my short form content, my reels, my shorts, which I haven't been really making that many of. But to be honest, the iPhone 12 Pro camera was just not eating. Like, my short form content was just, it wasn't doing what it needed to do. So now that I have a new phone, I'm not making no promises, but I might be a little bit more into my short form content bag these days. And then the rest of my apps over here, I just have ADP. I just use this to clock in and clock out of work, check my time card, submit any time off requests. The Kaiser app, because I don't know, I just like to have it on my phone. I can check any emails from my doctor at any time, or prescriptions, or making appointments, or whatever. So I usually keep the Kaiser app on my phone. This InShape fitness app, so I go to CalFit, but they just kind of merged with InShape, so it's InShape Family Fitness. I don't use this app for literally anything but signing into the gym. So there's that. And then we have Pinterest, of course. I feel like I should pull Pinterest out of the woodworks and put them in the social media folder. But yeah, this is my Pinterest feed. She's cute. It's the kind of stuff I be looking at. This is, oh wait, do I want that? Hold on. I might need to save this to my vision board. Super cute. But yeah, I'm honestly not on Pinterest a lot, but I got some cute stuff on there when I am. So go follow my Pinterest. This is my main board. But yeah, I think that just about covers everything that's on my iPhone. That's my unboxing, that's my setup. And let me know which case y'all think I should rock with. If I should go with the blue or just keep it simple and go with this white and pink look. I don't really know. They're both cute, but anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I love you, and I'll see you in my next one.